1962. It is therefore fitting that we gather here today not only with distinguished guests, but also with the people of Samoa who have come to witness this important achievement for our nations. Today's ceremony also reminds us of an important moment in our parliamentary history. In 2012, then Governor General of Australia, Her Excellency Dame Quentin Price, became the first foreign dignitary in 30 years to address the Parliament of Samoa. During that historic visit, Australia announced its support towards the redevelopment of Samoa's parliamentary complex as a gift for Samoa's 50th independence anniversary. Today, we witness the fulfillment of that vision and partnership. The journey to this day has not been without challenges, but through commitments and cooperations, we have reached this important milestone. Over the past weeks, many people worked tirelessly, day and night, to prepare these grounds and facilities for today's ceremony. On behalf of the Parliament of Samoa, the government and people of Samoa, I express sincere appreciation to everyone who contributed to these projects. The completion of these projects includes the newly constructed ceremonial podium and steps, the board's entrance to Parliament House, new driveway, and improved access for persons with disabilities. These works provide safer and more accessible facilities for all who visit and participate in the parliamentary process. The podium project was designed and supervised initially by Grama Asia Pacific Limited and later overseen by the Ministry of Works, Transport and Infrastructure, with constructions undertaken by All Electrical Company Limited at a total cost of approximately 5 million Samoan dollar. Today also marks the ceremonial opening of a new Legislative Assembly office, including completions of Level 1, house the conference room, committee rooms, and offices for the speakers, clerks, and parliamentary staff. While building is expected to be fully completed and handed over later this year, but we are pleased to open it today as part of these national celebrations. This project has been made possible through the generous support of the Government of Australia, with an investment to date of 30.2 million Australian dollars, equivalent to approximately 58.26 million Samoan dollar. Alexander and Lloyd Australia Limited provided the design and supervision, while Reeves International carried out the construction works. We also proudly opened a new members' lounge, now officially renamed the Maota Fono. This project was an initiative of the current government to provide an appropriate traditional space to support the work of Parliament during sittings and national events. The Maota has been named in honor of the late Honourable Luafata Sangakalapu, in recognition of his distinguished service as the first Speaker of the Samoan Parliament. In this regard, we also acknowledge with gratitude the family of the late Honourable Luafata Sanga for their generous contribution towards furnishing the Maota. Your support is deeply appreciated and will remain part of the legacy of this building for generations to come. The Maota Luafata Sanga was constructed by All Electrical Constructions Limited and funded by the Government of Samoa at a cost of 2.8 million Samoan dollar. The project reflects the beauty of Samoa architecture and craftsmanship, while supporting the important work of Parliament. We are also pleased to know that members' lounge is expected to be fully completed by the second week of June this year. While the completion of these developments, the visions for the redevelopment of Samoa's parliamentary complex has now been fully realized through the reconstructions of the Maota Fono podium, the new Legislative Assembly office, and the Maota Fono. Most importantly, these redevelopments are not simply about buildings. These represent our shared commitments to strengthening democracy, governance, and public access to parliamentary processes for the people of Samoa. They also stand as a lasting symbol of strong partnership and friendship between Samoa and Australia. As we celebrate this milestone during our 64th independence anniversary, we give thanks to God for His kindness and blessings upon Samoa and upon all those who contributed to the Samoa Parliamentary Complex redevelopment projects. Thank you once again for joining us today. Whaftai tele, soifua mai manuia.
Malo whaftai. Lo whionga le whontalai mon sauna ngau tūli nei aso. Yo la mātou talo. Anga le leileli. I le whaingo fia le wala wina. Ia wale tau singo le moota ma le lufi lufina. Ta mau aingo le atunu e ale fina ngalo usunga fono e fia le atunu. Ia ile anga le leio le atua. I le whionga. Ia ile wha malo longa malana wha unga. Tapa au ia ilo fina ngalo. A wale tau veina. Ole no fō, le pāle mene o le atunu. Mahalo whawhitai. Tusa ilo tātou pūkalame. O le avanoa nei mo le saunoanga a le whionga le Kovansili o Australia. Peitai. E tusa ilo tū maanga masani a Australia. E eise whātinonga whāleanga nu o le amumu mai. O le a whātomua iai le wholsanga o le saunoanga lana whionga. O lea wa saunia, e talenga ia taitounga, e whailoa i foi, lea vaenga o leanga nuu, whaalolongi ai, e whailo inga, ma le malo Samoa le so. Wala au whalo tuai, i o loto teimil nei ma le ngang whalo.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now enjoy a special cultural performance presented by our friends from Australia. Immediately following the performance, it will be our great honor to invite Her Excellency, the Governor-General of Australia, to deliver the official remarks. Please enjoy the performance.
Mua whafkaile a ko le kapa au le langi o whakasi whakou. O le keimi ngei, o le soo o le whau. Unity and strength. First, to thank our great Creator, our Heavenly Father. Lau ingoa o kai kuunga, o lo umakua sau mai sapunga o whale lili. O lo koulua I sau mai kunguri maruaugo yugarba. I Australia. Umanga ku le upulea ele mu maka ku ngoa pelo umakua pe kai e mula ufaku o wa umika mika wa Samoa. I didn't grow up in the lands of my parents. as we are living in Australia, but I'm proud to be Samoan. And today signifies a great showcase of my children who are proud Aboriginal, Australian, and proud Samoan. And today we will share some of the old Gungari lines, which we had a chat with Your Majesty this morning, about our Nana Ruth Hegarty, who is 96 years old, one of the old elders, Aboriginal